I'm Teresa from Memory Bound, and this is the Tuesday technique. And today we are going to talk about one of my favorite stencil things, which is shifters. And we're going to do this little card, this Halloween card, with the chevron shifter, and I'm going to show you how those work. We're also going to use a new product called Pixie Spray. What the Pixie Spray is a light repositionable adhesive that you spray on the back of your stencil, so when you put it down on your paper, it doesn't move around. So instead of taping it down with washi tape or whatever creative way you have for your stencil not moving, see that? It's just stuck right down on there, and then we're going to just be able to peel it right off when we're done. We're going to use one of the Holtz Distress brushes. And I'm using an oxide ink today. And you just kind of go in a circular motion, and look how nicely that stencil is staying. I'm really impressed that it's not moving at all. So now we finished up our first layer of color. And then what you do is you take your stencil, it's still sticking there, and you're gonna slide it. There are lines that are embedded into the stencil, etched in there, and you're going to line those up with the color that you already did. It's still sticking from that first application. I'm applying purple here now. So we finished up on the second part of our stencil after we shifted. And ta-da! Isn't that cool? It's a multicolored shifter. Here's another card that I made. In this card, I used the pink color, the worn lipstick, and the first time I put the shifter down, I did it really heavy. I used a heavy hand with my ink. And the second time I did it really lightly. So that's the same color. So that's kind of a fun technique that you can do. The big chevron is the one that we're using now, but you can see that it comes in the little size as well. So it really depends on what you like to do. I generally get the small size, but occasionally I'll get the big size too. So then you have choices, which is always good when you're making cards. Just trim down the paper. So we had some nice clean edges. I really like chevron, and I thought this was fun, and so I just cut right along the bottom edge. I'm using my new favorite little Holtz scissors. And you can see that it does a really nice job on the fine points. Another stencil, and this is a very special shifter because we have to do a little bit of a flipping. So you're going to start the same way. You're going to put your shifter stencil down, and we're not going to spray it this time, but we're going to use our blending tool. This is like a sun ray. I don't know what he calls it, but I liked it a lot. There's lots of things that you can do with a sun ray, not even having to do with the sun. You don't have to use sun colors, but I did on this card. I think it's fun, and I'm kind of going all the way to the edge, but you don't have to if you want it to be a little bit rustic. Now, instead of just flipping it over, you see if I flip it over, that doesn't work. So what you have to do is flip it upside down, and now you can see the lines in my stencil fit perfectly on the part that I already inked. Get that lined up. And now I'm going at it with my yellow. I didn't get it totally dark all the way, but I like it kind of sketchy. And there we have it. There's our sunshine. And that one, we made this Hello from Iowa card. Isn't that fun? And like I said, there's lots of other things you can do. Here I made a happy birthday with some really bright colors. So you don't have to use the orange and yellow. Hopefully you guys like the shifter stencils as much as I do. We've got all of the big ones, and we've got the combo pack of the 3 small ones. So come into Memory Bound and see what you can do.